Sometimes it's really difficult for especially beginners to opt for an eye look which looks glamorous but which also looks elegant and not too much for a beginner to do. So I'm going to teach you one such look in this video. As always, I'm first going to use concealer to color correct all the discoloration on my lid space, and the concealer is going to give you the plain canvas so that you can use any of your favorite eyeshadows on that. I'm using a concealer brush, but if you are a beginner, then you can also use the sponge or the beauty blender. It is completely your choice. You're welcome to use any of the technique that is more comfortable with you. I'm going to use the concealer all over, not just only the lids, but underneath and above that. And in order to stop it from creasing and setting into those fine lines, I'm going to use a pressed powder today. I am not using a loose powder. I'm using a pressed powder today with the applicator which they gave on that compact. And the first step is I'm going to brush my brows with a spoolie. I'm going to fill in those, but first I'm going to brush in so that if any product is left on that brow, it's going to get clean and we can definitely fill our brows very easily and more perfectly. And in order to fill in those brows, I'm using a color matching to my brows, which is in between black and brown, so it's like mild gray color. I'm ashy gray. I'm going to use that to fill in my brows. Since I have pretty dense brows, I'm going to only use that color to fill in the sparse areas, not everywhere. And after just filling in the brows, I'm again going to use the spoolie so that the product is going to spread evenly everywhere on the brows. Next, I'm going to use this brown color first to create that eye look. I'm not going to tell you any technique or method. I'm just going to make it very easy for you. Just take the brush, place that brown color on the outer part of your eye. Just place it and push it outwards. This is what you need to do. Place the color and push it outwards. That way it is going to give you the lifted look. That way it is going to give you the well blended and soft look. Just place the color and push it outwards. You can most definitely use the more color or the more eyeshadow on the lids, but start with taking less and then build up the intensity. Don't go for much, because if you will take too much in starting, it's going to give you patches and it's not going to be easy for you to blend. So as I told you, place the color and push it outwards. After doing that with the brown eye color, I am next going to use that same brush on my lower lash line. So whatever is left on that brush is going to get transferred to my lower lash line, and there is going to be the perfect ombre of color. Next, I'm going to use the dark brown on the same part where I have applied that light brown. That way it's going to blend into each other and get merged, and it's going to form a perfect ombre. As like I've done with the previous, I'm going to place and push it outward with this color as well. And you can see that this is transforming beautifully. And in the inner part of the eye, I'm going to use a flat definer brush and going to place the golden, very beautiful goldenish shade of the eyeshadow, and this is going to give soft glam look to your eye. It's going to be a very good eye look to wear on officials when you are going to office or you're a college going person. And with the same brush, I'm going to use the same eyeshadow on the lower lash line, because it's really important to match your upper lash line and your lower lash line as well. So don't skip this part. Use the same color on your lower lash line too. Since it's a beginner friendly tutorial, so I'm going to highlight, and highlighter is going to just add more stars to your this look, and highlighting is just going to change the game. So I'm going to highlight it on the inner corner and the brow bone of my eye. I don't want my highlighter to look too sparkly and too eye-catching, so I'm going to blend it using my finger to mild it down. After highlighting, now it's time to use mascara on my lashes. Since it's a beginner friendly tutorial, it's a starting tutorial for eye makeup, I am going to skip the eyelashes, but you're most welcome to use if you know how to use and if you have any preference. But I'm going to skip the lashes in this part, and I'm just going to apply mascara to my natural lashes only. And applying the good 1 or 2 coat is going to give the lashes the required volume. And going to apply the same on my lower lash line too. So after that, this is the completed look, and you can see and give your thoughts about it. This is really a beginner friendly tutorial, very easy to do, yet looks very glamorous. And I am in love with this look because I love to create looks which is going to be helpful for many of the persons out there. And this is how it looks in the natural light. And if you have enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel. And in case you want to follow me on my social media, the links are in the description. Thank you.